Hi everyone, we're going to go over the expression AFC. AFC is actually, it's an acronym for something. Let me give you the meaning first. When we describe someone as an AFC is going to be a man. And an AFC is a man who cannot pick up a girl. He cannot pick up a girl. He's not good with girls, and typically he can't ever keep a relationship at all. So what AFC stands for is average frustrated chump. So a chump is kind of a loser, kind of a spineless person, an indecisive person. So an average frustrated chump, AFC. So it is a man who has trouble finding or keeping a girlfriend, and it's usually because he's got a lack of social skills or a lack of confidence. So this term is used a lot with a pickup artist community. So a lot of pickup artists will use this to describe men who cannot pick up women as AFC. Now, we're going to go over a couple of sentences in which we can use AFC. So I'm going to start first with a possessive. So my, and let's just say my best friend. He can't ever pick up a girl. Never, ever, ever, ever. So in this case, I'd say my best friend's an AFC. My best friend's an AFC. If I want to add emphasis, I want to use such. My best friend's such an AFC. So that just means that it's even worse. It's even stronger. He cannot pick girls up. Um, Now we can also refer when we're in a bar and we see a guy who just get rejected by a girl badly, and maybe it's because he's not confident or he just doesn't have social skills. Maybe the girl thought he was weird. If we're at a bar, then we can point at that guy and say, that dude's such an AFC. That dude's such an AFC. Average frustrated chump. He's such a chump. So weak and spineless. So yeah, that dude's such an AFC, or that guy's such an AFC, so on and so forth. And it can also be maybe a group of men, maybe, that just can't pick women up. In that case, you would say those dudes, or those guys. So you want to make sure that subject has this at the end, um, you know, because it's plural. If we're using the plural version of that, which is those dudes are such AFCs. Um, Now, if I'm talking just directly to you and I think you can't pick up women, then I'm going to say, you're such an AFC. Or I could just tell you, don't be such an AFC. Don't be such an AFC. Go pick up those girls. I'm telling you, be confident. Be very confident. I can also say, stop being such an AFC. That could be another command. So an AFC, this is really it's a man who has trouble picking up women, typically at a bar or a club, and it's usually because he has no social skills, or he just doesn't have confidence. So yeah, that's going to conclude this lesson, and thank you very much for following along.